Okay, so we're in a hardware store and we're buying wood to make a real wooden photoshoot background. I'm just doubting whether I'm gonna have 6 in a row or 7. I think I'm gonna go for 7, so you can do 2 siblings together next to each other, maybe even 3 if they're really close together. They're gonna cut them in half for me, so I will have floorboards and then boards going into the wall. So it's going to be both a backdrop and a floor drop for the studio. Right now I'm just picking out the best parts, and then we're going to have this hardware store cut them in half, so they're already in half. Later I'm going to try and stain them a little bit like darker. So here you have a lot more wood. We're actually buying the cheapest one. They also have some which are already stained, but I want to try and stain it myself. You can do like a whitewashed floor. For example, here it's also really beautiful. 15 euros, 2.5 meters long. I want to get one of these too, like white wood. Yeah, you just have to smoothen it out because you don't want the kids to have any splinters. So when you smooth this out, it might take off the paint as well. I don't know. I'm not an expert. We're just seeing how it goes. So well, hello, today it is Sunday and it's my off day, and I'm gonna try and stain my wood today using coffee. If the coffee doesn't work, I might run to the store tomorrow and then buy something to stain the wood a little bit darker. But I just read and I've seen some examples on the internet that you can stain wood with coffee, so let's make some coffee. You should actually buy like coffee powder or stuff and then mix it with boiled water and then let it sit. What I'm gonna do is make an espresso with my Nespresso machine. The little cups I'm using are from the Lidl, and I'm just gonna make some really dark coffee, let it cool down, get a paintbrush and start painting the wood. We've already sanded the wood, so should be good to go. I'm just gonna try it out. The green one are the strongest one. I'm just gonna get one of those. I don't know if it works or helps. So here we go. I got my wood, a paintbrush. Normally I would use the Annie Sloan paintbrush, but it's in the studio. And I got some black coffee right here. So let's start. First I'm gonna try it out on one piece of wood first. It has a little bit like a reddish undertone, like almost orange, which is not exactly what I'm looking for, but we'll see how it dries up, and maybe if I apply like a second layer, it's gonna be better. So this is staining the wood with coffee. It smells delicious.
Mooi, mama.
Dankjewel, schat.
En het ruikt ook een beetje zo.
Ruikt lekker, hè?
Ja.
I don't know if in the end this is cheaper than regular stain, but
Koffie.
I quite like the process. But it's quite red right now. I don't know if the camera picks it up.
Jij gaat ook not zo let op?
Ja.
Alleen een mooie hout verven, dat is ook not zo let op.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually finishing my one piece of wood, just the front, which essentially is kind of what I need. But I finished my coffee as well. So yeah, real food stain might be cheaper and might be better as far as color. We'll just let it dry for now and then maybe apply a second later. Here you can see the color difference already. Someone is climbing onto the kitchen counter. Here you can see it's a little bit too orange to my liking. So there's a big difference from the way it was. So yeah, I haven't decided yet whether I'm gonna get some other coffee, just like coffee grounds and then with boiled water, or just get some wood stain to make it less orange. Okay, so staining the wood with coffee, it kind of works. I only applied one light layer, but it has like an orange undertone. So now we're actually in a store looking for some wood stain. So yeah, I'm looking for more like a dark wood. It doesn't have to be like super dark, maybe not as dark as I currently have in the studio. Just a little bit lighter, but not as orange and yellow. It's really hard to pick the right one. I might go with a different brand, because I quite like these kind of colors. Even though I don't want gray, but this they say is like a gray wash. You can see like one layer or two layers. It's very matte, which is good. I don't want to have anything shiny. If you look at here, it doesn't look gray at all. Should that be the color? This is teak, which is way too orange. I could spend like half an hour here trying to pick the right color. But I think I'm gonna go for this one, gray wash, so it's definitely not too orange. I can just apply one layer and then see how it goes. I bought this one. So this is the one that was stained with coffee. This is still the natural one. It's really way too gray. Here we go. I know it says gray wash, so this I could have expected this. But on the picture, it looked completely different. This looks way more blue. So this is what it looks like, and it's still wet. And then on this side, you'll see the coffee stain, which is actually not too bad if you compare it to this. We'll just let this dry and then see what it looks like. So it's actually like an hour later. Here you can still see the wood that was stained with the coffee. And here you can see the wood that was stained with the gray wash. Okay, so I'm back in a hardware store because I'm not happy with the color that I painted on the piece of wood. It's more like a bluish gray. It does say in the title gray wash, but in the photo it looks so beautiful brown. It's so misleading. So anyway, I want to have way more like brown color. So I'm just gonna buy something different. Let's see what they have. So I think I'm gonna go for this one. It's even anti-slippery. It's very matte. Okay, so here we go. This is the one I just bought, and I'm gonna try and stain my wood. And I'm heating up soup from yesterday, so if that's the background noise, that's the background noise. Because it's anti-slippery, it does have a little bit of like a sand inside. This is my third attempt after the coffee and the other color. Ooh, I like this color. I like it, I like it. This is not orangey at all. This is the color, ladies and gentlemen. I think it looks beautiful. Maybe on the other side I want to do like whitewash, but this is really beautiful. This is perfect. Look at this, guys. I absolutely love it. This is just one layer of paint. It's still wet. So here I am in the studio. It's a Thursday. I have a sitter session and a newborn session. And today I'm going to put my wood in the right place and then use it. So I'm really excited. So here you see the wood. We brought it to the studio. And it is going to replace this fake wood, which is a little bit more shiny, very smooth, not like real wood at all. I have a separate video on how I created this. It's super easy. But now we're gonna go for the real stuff. Okay, so here we go. This is the empty corner now. I got some backgrounds there where you can see the back of the other panels that were there. So now let's get the wood in place. I am so happy with the way it looks. It looks a little bit more red on camera. It's actually like a darker brown, almost like an ashy brown. I don't know, it's super nice. It looks really nice. It's not slippery at all. There's actually like a little bit of sand structure. They're in between two bars. I don't know if I'm gonna really attach them to each other. But for right now, they're not going anywhere. Like a little blanket inside. I think this already looks super cute. So here we go. The studio is set up for the sitter session. Here we go. And I've actually thought of a way to really secure the wooden panels. This is really secure to the wall. There's no movement. And then I have, it's like a double curtain rod from IKEA. So when I use this clip here to put them together, they're not moving. So on the other side, I still have to put it on. Right now, this is how it looks. Just to give you an idea what it looks like. And these ones, they hold the two curtain rods together. The wood is in between the curtain rods. Really not going anywhere. Definitely not falling forward. So super nice. So of course the mom can also pick a headband that she might like, or like a floral hat, enough to choose from. So yeah, I am just super happy with my real wooden background, and I'm gonna try and use it as well during the newborn session that I have now, and then I'll show you the photos as well, of course. But yeah, gorgeous. During the sitter session, I mean, the girl was beautiful and so adorable and happy, but her and this background was just a golden combination. I really like it. And today I have two sessions here in the studio. One is a Kicksmith session and one is a sitter session. So I just finished the sitter session. See, the boy was so cute. He was smiling a lot. Of course, at the end, they do get tired. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video about this wooden background. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Then I'd love to see you in the comments, and you can see me in my next video.